So a new update came out today about Artisans workshop. I really didn't know how to do it until I did it, so here's a little guide to help you guys out, and I hope it works. So what you basically need is to grab oars. Doesn't really matter, but just take some oars. I think you need a hammer. Let's see if I got one. Nope. Well, you have your oars, but you run all the way down here. And it's south of Falador. Make sure you get your tools, which are on this table right here. You want your tongs and a hammer. I really like this update because all your noted ores, you don't have to go run back to the bank and get things, and all you would do is you would deposit ores. And so let's say for steel, you just deposit 100 of these, or and you need coal for that too. Then after that, you would go to withdraw ingots, and you'll see iron, steel, mithril, adamant, and rune. And you notice how you put the coal and the stuff in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one steel. Once you do that, then you're gonna right click him, get plans, run over here, put this in there, and then put your plans on this anvil. Once you get that, then you'll have something that pops up like this. So you would go, let's say, for the top ones right here, which are 1, you would go to careful, and you'd hammer it down. Oh, I failed. Oops. But you just do this until you make the sword. For something that has like anything higher than 5 or 8, you'd usually put a hard on here, and you would keep going until you get, if you go past the number 8, I think it breaks it, so you have to watch out. Then once you get close, you would do medium. I recommend doing medium because you're guaranteed to hit a 3 in there, but most of the time it usually hits a 1 or 2. Then I would go for, let's say, medium for these, and you would just shape up the sword. Sometimes you can get, a complete sword, but a lot of times, the cooldown is a whole lot different, but it just takes a lot of thinking. And if you're like me, I rush everything because I just want to get the XP and get done. So, let's see. I messed up. Okay, that looks alright. So basically this is what it would kind of look like, but it's not really what it should look like. But then after that, you're done. You go to him, you get your XP, and yeah, it's a free 1.5k XP in less than a minute. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot better ways of getting it. For the next room, you do the same thing here. You would withdraw the ingots. We'll do some, I'll do 5 of these and maybe steel. Okay. So you see up here it says chest plate. The higher the level you are is the better. So let's see, he said chest plate, so you make chest plate. And you get a lot of, well, it's not a lot of respect, but if you do adamant I, which has like 3 eyes, you get like 2% in inventory, which is actually pretty good. And I think you need 75 smithing for it. So now that he's changed it, you would go for gauntlets, and you would start making gauntlets. And this is what you mainly do for this room. Usually one of these little guys on the armor stand will get off, like, one of these little ceremonial outfit guys. And if you kill him, you'll get respect too. Sometimes on the floor, you'll see like this little pipe. It'll steam, and if you fix that, you'll get points too. Next we go down here. Hold on. You deposit the armor in this little thing right here. Put the bars in there if you don't want to drop them. So basically you go down here. This one would be to help this guy Sten to build, you know, more railroads. So you would go over here, depending on what your smithing level is. You got bronze, iron, and steel. I use steel, so you grab about, let's say, 20, and I put, let's see, we go over here, oops, go to the anvil, and you would make, let's say, let's just make one. Gotta make one of each. Stupid knob in my way. And once you make all these pieces, you'll take the steel rods, the steel rails, and make steel track, which is 40%. And once you do that, then you'll add steel track on the anvil, and it'll ask you to make it to 60%. And that's with the nails. Once you have that, then you go add it again, and it should add the steel joints, which will make it at 80%. And then after that, you put it back on there one more time and make steel track 100 with the bolt, the ties, steel ties. Then after you make it, you run over here, use steel track. Well, you could use it, but I'd lay it down, and you get XP for this. And the more and more you get, I think the further it goes in. So that's for this one. I'll put them all back. Oops. Okay, and the other one is to do with the cannon, which is over here. You would go through this door, and you'll notice how there's a bunch of like statues right here. What you want to do is you want to make a cannon that'll work. So you'll take the cannon base to start off, you'll open it, we'll remove the cogs, and you'll see that there's 10 cogs in here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to take all of these, well, not the hammer, but you can drop that. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to try to fix each of these cogs and see what's wrong. So you'll fix them. Sometimes they'll break and sometimes they won't. Like that one broke. That one broke. And it looks like they all broke. Well, that's a good one. And you need 10 cogs to fill up your cannon base. So then after that, what we would do is we would go, so I have 5, so we'd go withdraw ingots. And you take 5 of these. And with that, you have the cog mold, so that you would use the steel bar on the furnace over here and make a fixed cog. And every time that you complete one of these little pieces, it's about 440 XP, I think. Once you do that, you'll put the cannon base on this rock. And if you notice, you'll get 403 XP. Then for the next one, we take the cannon stand and we dismantle, and we have broken pipes. So now we have to fix these pipes. So we take the pipe mold, if you need it, and we go over here. And you would do a fixed pipe. And once you fix these pipes, you would do the same thing as you did with the cannon base. So we put all this together. And that's good. And that's another 400 XP, which is actually good. This is good XP, and it's cheap. Okay, this one would be the cannon barrel. So what we have to do for this, we just have to go to the anvil and keep working until we can get it together. So you keep doing it until you get it done. And to save some time, you're going to need to do cannonballs. So I would go here, make 5 of these. You need 8 cannonballs, so just make them real fast before you do the last step. So we make the cannonballs. Okay, and we're good. Then the last piece is the cannon furnace. So you take that. Oh, you gotta put the cannon barrel on first. And that's another 400 XP. Then you take the cannon desk. You open it. We have to go take the broken fuse box and the broken flint, and we have to hammer them on the anvil and fix them. After that, we'll then need to get some gunpowder. So we'll run over here to these barrels and we'll get some gunpowder. Alright. Then you rebuild the cannon furnace. Then we put the cannon furnace on here and there's another 400 XP. And then after that you test the cannon. And when you're done, you will get 1,700 XP, and then it resets. And this is kind of just a short little video of how to do it, because a lot of people ask me, because I've been here all day trying to figure this out. But you can also ask the little, dwarfs for help. Also, when you come here, you get rewards, and I'm at 21% for respect, and these are just some of the stuff that you can unlock. Thanks for watching.